Well, it's the moment of truth, everybody. We are going to be heading down here. So we're going to move the pump. All right, so the pump where it landed in the keel is pretty dry. So we got to move the pump to over a longitudinal frame near the keel and get it back into a deeper water. And we're going to take a look. Now I'm going to get pretty wet here, but all right, there we go. Hey everyone, I'm Shane Stephenson, Director of Museum Collections here at the Buffalo Naval Park. And today, on this rainy day, we've got a scuttle open here and it's kind of drizzling in the USS The Sullivans a little bit. And we have just, about 3-4 days ago, we noticed we use a little eyelet that's right on the hull. So there's the hull, there's a little circular eyelet that comes out of the hull right forward on the bow. We kind of use that as a measuring line to see where the water level is, and usually it's right above the water line. Well, about 3-4 days ago we noticed that it is below the water line now. So that little eyelet that's attached to the hull has begun to sink, which means we have some more water on board the USS The Sullivans. So we've done a lot of patching. You've seen, hopefully, our Bilge Snipes at Work, part 1, 2, and 3 video. Those were mostly midships and aft, but now we are in the anchor windlass. All right, and we noticed our Andrew Biondo, our caretaker of USS The Sullivans, has noticed in the anchor windlass, going down 3 decks, that there's some water down below, and I'll show you that. And there's also water that's attached to the hatch in the first division, which is just aft of anchor windlass. All right, so you can see that maybe there's some baffles and there's water sloshing back and forth between these two compartments. Maybe, or maybe not. All right, so I'm going to show you what we're looking at here. I'll look down the ladders and the hatches in the anchor windlass, and you'll see the water. And then we might go down to first division, check out the water there, and we're about ready to begin pumping her out. So let's take a walk. And Andrew Biondo, caretaker of USS The Sullivans, 20-year Navy vet, E6?
Yes.
All right, E6. Petty Officer First Class.
Yes.
You got it. All right. Say hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Hello. All right, here we go. So, we're in anchor windlass now, everybody. All right, and we have this hatch right in the deck. And we peek down below. There you go. You can see the reflection of the light bulb. So there is the water. Andrew, what would you say that is about a deep? And it could go all the way forward and all the way, we're on starboard right now, and it could go all the way to port. But the depth of that is right about a foot or something, 2 feet?
Well, actually a little more than that, because it actually is at the bottom of the keel.
Oh yeah, excuse me everybody, sorry, got a little excited. So, well, that's good. There is actually another hatch that I was not focused on. So you'll see right there, all right, going up and over is the hatch that is completely submerged. So
The full lower compartment has water.
the full lower compartment has water. All right, so we are looking right at second, third, fourth platform, and then all the way through that hatch, right there, is right where the keel is, and that would be, say, the 5th platform, if there is a 5th platform, but it's 5 levels down from the main deck. So, that's a lot of water. So it's probably just a foot in the space that you saw, but it goes down another 5 or 6 feet. So we've got an 80-pound pump, supposed to pump out about 5,000 gallons an hour, and so we're going to put that down there, and we're We're gonna have to shut the, no, we won't shut the camera off, all right? We're gonna set it up right here on the tripod. You'll see us lower it down, and it's sweltering in here, everybody, so please forgive the way Andrew and I look right now. We're probably pretty sweaty. All right, so we're gonna attach that. I'm gonna set up the tripod as the best spot we could, and we're gonna lower that pump and turn it on, and then once all that water pumps out, we are going to have to get down there pretty quick and locate that hole, or multiple holes. So what Andrew's doing right now is he's bringing up, we did have, what was it, a 5 horsepower pump?
You see it in a second here.
Yeah, we'll see it in a second. And that worked for a little bit. There it is. Oh, that's a little, there we go. Yeah, it's a little one. So that worked for about a day, and Andrew noticed that the water was rising faster than the pump could pump it out. So we said, well, we got to get a larger pump there. So that's where we got the 80-pounder, 5,000 gallons a minute. And so we are going to switch out from the yellow one that Andrew has. Yep, there we go. And we're going to switch it out with the 80-pounder.
So I'm going to have to go down the ladder here to untie this line.
Okay.
And I've got some line there, but we can probably tie the hoses, but we'll see how long that is. We may or may not need it, right?
So right now Andrew's climbing down to undo the line for the pump, and then we're going to tie off the larger pump, and at 80 pounds it's going to be pretty heavy, but we're going to haul it right down to the keel line. There we go.
So what I'm looking at right now, okay, there is, the keel is directly, is like 2 decks below me right now. So that the whole bottom of the keel for this compartment, which actually goes a little forward as well, is completely full, and it just goes just above the upper lip to where the hatch closes for that compartment right there. And then there's just about an inch just left inside the
Okay, so this fourth platform where we see the reflection from the light bulb, you're saying that's about an inch.
Yeah.
But then underneath that, we're looking at about 5 or 6 feet, potentially,
Yes.
right down to the keel and all the holes. Okay, got
Because
it.
if you look at this lip right here,
Yes,
where the water level is,
it's right above.
here's that hatch. That water level is like right here
Yeah.
on that next deck.
Yep, okay, so that's about 2 inches or so, yep,
Yeah.
got it.
Now,
So I'll unwrap this. Well, I hope that even gets down there.
if not, we'll have to.
Use the cord here.
Yeah.
Why don't we just do that? Because this line only looks to be about 10, 15 feet, right?
Well, I'm just bringing it in here. We can go ahead and put the hose on. But I want to see how far this.
Right from here in?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I want to see how far this cord goes.
I would just imagine that, everybody. We drop it down, it goes
Right through the deck.
Right through the deck. Do you want me to plug this in? Yeah.
No, I need to hook up this so we can see how long this cord actually is. Before
One piece of rope longer than 4 feet.
both of those were tied up to this when it was.
Okay.
So we've got the hose attached to this 80-pound pump. Again, we're going to begin lowering it down into what we showed you, right down to the keel. So we've got about 2 inches on the area that you saw, then probably about another 4 or 5 feet underneath that in the farthest keel hold. All right, so we're going to lower it down, we're going to plug it in. We got to get this to an overboard dump, and we'll take it from there. So Andrew's going to get down below and kind of be the guide. We've got Alan here, you've met him before, maintenance foreman here at the Buffalo Naval Park. And I'm going to grab the hose, he's going to grab the pump. You know, I can help with the pump at 80 pounds, and we're going to slowly lower it down to Andrew. Petty Officer First Class, here he goes, 20 years.
So is the line.
All right, tie it off.
Just for the touch bottom.
Tie off your rope.
So, untwist that, yeah.
All right.
And that other line, we'll go ahead and tie the hose off.
Don't sweat. Coming. Oh. Careful. Oh. How far? Oh, yeah. Oh, there you go. Up and over.
Up and over.
Up and over. Trust me, it will bump.
All right.
Pumps down in the well, about hopefully 3 to 4 feet. We've got the hose running overboard, right, directly overboard. We were going to take it to an outboard dump, but it was too big for that outboard dump, so we hauled it right up to the main deck, and it's going to be going over the side. And we're going to plug it in now. We can get, and
Really?
no. There we go. Wow.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Do you have to tie it off up top, Andrew?
I don't think, where's that other line?
Now.
Well, she's definitely pumping.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
You got this. I don't know if that's going to tie it off so it doesn't start going all over the
I'm worried
place.
about keeping this hatch open though.
Well, let's keep it open for now. Again, if this is really 5,000 an hour, 5,000 gallons an hour, I mean,
Right. Somebody's radio. Look at that already.
Overboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
You can see that already, folks.
yep.
That she's already lowered past the hatch, and now the hatch comes into clarity now, where before it was a little more difficult to see. And wow.
Yeah.
And what you're seeing is the hose in the water underneath. So I bet you in about 15 minutes that hose is going to be exposed. That red hose.
Wait, are you saying that that's that hose down there? It's not a pipe? Because that's crimped.
Oh, see, I can't see that. Okay.
So that's the pipe going, that's the hose going across?
That's what I thought it was, the hose right there.
Okay, well then that, yeah, no wonder. Watch yourself.
You mean go down there and fix them?
No.
It's working.
It's working, but it's working hard. There you go. Okay, see, now Shane. All right, we took the kink out of it,
Yes, you're right.
and it's not working as hard anymore.
Very good.
Yeah, because it was sputtering a little bit
Yeah.
on top.
Well, you've definitely got movement in the water.
Yeah.
It's starting to drop below the lip there. Yeah, everything, we got to stretch it out.
Yeah, as best as
Not yet.
possible. So Andrew, yeah, bring it as close to the overboard as you can. So, everyone, we have placed the pump down in the anchor windlass. We talked about the specs of the pump. We're not going to take too long, and we're going to check it out in probably about an hour. And we're also going to check down in First Division and probably send the lightweight pump down there, and that will go through the overboard dump. So let's check that out. All right, so we are behind here's First Division here. Again on USS The Sullivans. We are right at the forward bulkhead. There is a hatch here, and it's pretty dark, but let's see what we got. So Andrew's going to be bringing a light. Yep, and there we go there. So same sort of situation. The one deck below, so we're on second deck. Right here is third deck. There's a hatch right here. That is completely filled, that hold right below that, and it's a little spillover into the third deck right here. Or platform, that's probably a platform.
Platform. Which, the cause for this, there is a manifold,
Light.
down underneath that table is where the water's coming from. So if her nose is further down and that goes below the water line, then that's how this gets
Gotcha.
filled.
Okay. So I was incorrect. Oh, there's actually, wow, you can actually see some floating pieces. The water is so clear that I actually thought it was the deck. But if you take a look, wow, okay, so this water is so clear, I thought it was just popping over the hatch. But if you look along the hull, there we go, Andrew, perfect, right there, stay there. If you look along the hull,
About 5 inches.
it's about 5 inches, right? For pieces like right here, those are actually floating on top and they're skimming on top of the water. But the water's so clear that I actually thought it was just right on the deck. So we got about 5 inches here, and then down below this hatch, we're looking at a little bit more. Probably another 4 or 5 feet. So we're gonna lower the lightweight pump straight down here, and we're gonna, the outboard dump is only about 2 feet away from me, and we're gonna start doing a dual pumping situation here. And again, everybody, this is part of the Save the Sullivans campaign. These are emergency repairs. We've already had about $530,000 in donations. And as you can see, even though it's raining outside, it's pretty hot. We're working hard to keep her afloat. And these are your dollars at work. And we want to thank you for watching this video, and thank you for all of your support for USS The Sullivans, DD 537. And we'll see you again soon. Hi everyone, well actually, we kind of ended the video a little while ago, but we're going to give you an update. This pump had worked so well that we can now probably get into that space in the anchor windlass. Alright, so we're going to head down there with the camera. We're going to get a close look at this hole, or multiple holes. We have a little JB weld, alright, which is like a compound, a 2-part epoxy that we're going to try and stuff in there for right now. And then hopefully that will take care of it for the weekend. Alright, so we're going to head down there now, and you're going to come along with us. So Andrew's heading down. We're going to pass the camera down as we keep going, and then I'm going to follow behind him. Right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. One more deck to go down.
I'm going to actually get out the flashlight.
Okay.
There's not a lot of space in here, people. So.
There he is, down in his hole.
Ah.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so as you can see, I'm in about 2 inches of water right here. And wow, we're right there. Okay. And this will give you a good view. You can probably hear it. Wow. There it is right there, streaming in. pump fills up so quickly. Or no wonder this area fills up so quickly. That is. Alright, we've got multiple holes. Woo! That is chilly. So, wow, this is a little more than we expected today, but I got a good view of the hole, and it's almost more like a tear. It's a vertical tear, right? And I'm gonna use this JB weld that's already been mashed up a little bit, right, Andrew?
Nope, it's first in your hands.
Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna try to get in there.
You're gonna have to you need to knead it a little bit.
Yep. There's a patch right above it too.
Oh, of course.
It's one of our old patches.
Yeah, you really need to get the inside, meshed with it. So this is a 2 powder. As soon as you can get that done, we can check the forward compartment there.
All right, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna have to. Here we go. I don't know how much it's gonna stop it, but. Oh boy.
About that much.
I made the stream more powerful.
Oh, jeez.
Can you see that, everybody?
Yeah.
All right, so.
It's like a fire hose.
Yeah, it's now like a fire hose. I think what happened is, by trying that, attempting that, I took a little of the paint off, and that was all it took. I don't know if this JB weld is gonna hold.
It won't. Not by itself. Not stuffed in the hole.
It just blew it right away.
Of course. Well, that's because it's coming from the outside. And it's pushing it back in.
Woo!
Hey, look at it this way. You don't have to take your shower tonight.
Yeah, right. I do have a party to go to though. All right, one more. Oh man. Okay.
Tap number 5,000.
No, that's it. All right, sorry everybody. This is a major hole that we're not going to be able to do anything with right now. The JB weld just blew right away. All right, and as you can see, now it's banging against the hull because we are pretty close to the front of the bow of the ship. I don't have the exact frame number, but it's coming together. It's only about 5 feet apart.
We're at bulkhead 18.
Bulkhead 18. All right, so we're only. That's not far from the front. Right, if frames go by feet, I don't know.
Yes.
So we're only 18 feet from the bow. But it's totally hitting the other side of the port side. All right, so it's going to start filling back up again. And that's what we can do today, everybody. That's our update for now. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell, And please check out our other social media, and we're going to deal with this at a later date. Thanks so much, everybody.